yesterday, we had like a slight incident where Summit came down pretty hard off the jump, and unfortunately had to go to the hospital to just get checked up. He banged himself up pretty bad. They took a bunch of CAT scans and things, a bunch of tests and things. Supposedly he's doing okay. Haven't heard from him this morning just yet, but yeah, he had to go to the hospital to just basically get checked up and everything. And supposedly he's doing all right on the meds, which is cool. He's really worried about something sort of more major happening, but it seems like he's okay, which is awesome. But today is day 2, Hyperfest. We're basically going to be doing ride and drives all day long today, or ride-alongs. So if you're out there and about, come on through. Otherwise, this is what we had yesterday. So he had gone, I'll show you, get the car up. I'm going to do a quick nut and bolt on the front end. Something's rattling pretty bad. It was kind of the finish over that jump coming at us. He kind of like nose dove a little bit, which Evos are known for, and proceeded to rip the whole skid plate off the car. So the car doesn't have a skid plate right now. There is the rear mounts, the screws, the bolts are still in the skid plate. I haven't gotten onto the car yet to figure out what happened to the front ones, but they don't look like they're there at all, which means they're probably out on the course somewhere. And then yeah, just gonna check over a few things. I already see some leaking from, like, ironically from the intercooler, but like I don't know where that moisture is coming from. I could just be, water in the car from the condensation overnight. It was pretty cold overnight. Now it's pretty hot. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking it might be, is something like that, because I didn't see any leaks yesterday. So in fact, thought I could hear something. Anyways, but yeah, so just gonna do a quick nut and bolt check. Maybe take it for a quick short run just to see how it's handling, how it's dealing. Take a closer look at the control arms, see if they bent at all. Make sure the shocks and everything are tight, and all the control arms and suspension bits are tight. But other than that, for the most part, it looks like I may be just jumping into some other people's cars today. Sebastian said I can drive the Rage, which will be super cool. They're not quite a side-by-side. They're a little bigger than a side-by-side, but they're pretty much a big side-by-side with big tires. More open wheel than even a side-by-side. I'll get a picture or video of it later. I don't know if you can kind of see it back there. It's kind of like between my van and his Mercedes, but yeah, said I could rip around on that. Maybe I'll jump in some other people's cars. Maybe I'll jump in some of the ride-along cars. They're like school cars, RFH, Racing for Heroes. If you don't know it, go check them out. Might be some of their cars. But yeah, see how today goes. It's supposed to be hot, sunny, so it's gonna be kind of miserable. But yeah, at least the course won't be too wet. That'll be great. So after I got this thing up on jack stands, I just did the front. It's not quite level here. I don't really trust pin stands, so I kind of stuffed the jack under here to extra support, just in case it decided to want to roll on me. But problems. So we have a hole in the intercooler. Oop, wrong way. We have a hole in the intercooler, like right there where the motor mount thing comes in. The cross member with the motor mount is all twisted. The subframe, or actually not the subframe, but the lower rad support is all bent up, pushed back. quite a bit. The radiator should be against like the intercooler, but there's quite a significant gap there. We can see in here, we can see, I don't know if we can see it here, but down there, there's a kink in the rail. There's a kink in the rail over there. So, whoo, boy, if we're gonna do SOFR in a couple weeks, it's gonna be a big push to get this thing sorted out and back together. We're gonna need an intercooler, a radiator, that cross member piece for the motor mount, redo the lower rad support. We're gonna have to fix the skid plate mounts, obviously nut and bolt check, clean the car, do an alignment, all that fun stuff. But yeah, quite a bit involved to get it back to stage ready. So, but good news, Summit called. He's high on pain meds. He's laughing his ass off. It's cool. I'm super happy for that. You know, it turns out it was just some muscle spasms on the landing from the jump. Nothing seems to be broken or damaged, which is awesome. Yeah, we're super happy about that. I was really worried about that overnight and trying to get updates from his brother and stuff overnight, what was going on. But yeah, happy to hear from him this morning. And really, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. He's just got to be okay. And, you know, cars can be fixed. Whatever. That's the easy part. We can fix the cars. So, I'm no doctor. So, can't fix him. But, turns out I don't need to. So, that's great. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. We're working with the Ride and Drive guys. Arrive and Drive. There is Arrive and Drive. If you want to drive a rally car, you can come over here, drive a car. Get basically 2 laps. 1 lap is just a sight lap, and the other lap is actually driving. And then we have ride-alongs. That's the other one. So, hey, puppy. Hi. How are you? Hey. What's up, dude? Aw. But, yeah, we love the dogs. It's all about the dogs. So. He's just dragging one of the...
it's one of the fucking front skids. Don't worry about that shit. Fine, I just leave it, man. Can you get it back up in there? I have bumpers all broken. Standard for these things. It's just they all do that.
You think I would get from one point to the other so quick?
Yeah.
I know the
You. Hell yeah. Who's driving? Junior? Woo! Hell yeah. Have fun? A little bit. Whenever you're ready. So I'm suited up. I'm actually gonna go drive Sebastian's Rage, and should be fun. So we'll see how it goes. What's up?
I don't know, man.
Think I'm gonna flip it?
Very possible.
$5. See how this thing is. You drive first, I'm gonna drive first. What are we doing?
Whatever you want.
Alright. Doesn't matter to me.
You want to go passenger one and then drive?
Sure. Shut off camera.
I should call her.
So yeah, I just went for a rip in the... Excuse me, sir? Just went for a rip in the Rage. Thing's pretty wild. It's pretty cool. It's throttle's a little bit to get used to, steering's a little bit to get used to, the size of the car is a little bit to get used to, but yeah, it's pretty sick. I would have fun, but I did have fun. Not sure it's something that I would buy though, so pretty cool. So I just squeezed my way into Tony's car here. This Bug-Eye WRX. It's pretty cool. It's got a 6-speed in it, STI 6-speed, DCCD controller. It's got the Samsonov three-ways in it, 4 2-pots. Yeah, pretty cool car. Had some fun with that. Got to drive that a little bit, and got to watch these dudes just get their car stuck and unstuck. Yeah, I said pull it out backwards. But yeah, that's pretty much a wrap. I think besides the party tonight, we're just gonna be, I don't know, probably packing up tomorrow morning, get everything in the van, get the car loaded on the trailer, and then head out, start making my way home. It's been a long weekend. Happy I came, happy to see everybody. It was a good time. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Hyperfest. Super awesome as always. Love being here, VIR. But yeah, I think it's time to call a rep. If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. I think that's what they say. And if you can, comment. We'd love to interact with our fans, our customers. You know, it's pouring outside. Yeah, hit the like button, hit the share, subscribe, get it to your friends. Let's get this stuff around.